Good day, Temple Pona. Welcome back to another stream. I'm Palakisu, Toki, Palakisu, Toki, ante ni musipora ni Toki, ante. And today I'm doing the fifth in the short series. Don't know what you'd call this. Series, I don't know what you'd call it. My strength, I suppose, of doing Hollock songs. And this is the fifth and final member of Hollocksu, schematically. And I'm doing her song Paralyze. This isn't, if you have a look at my previous videos and my little collection, you see that this isn't my first schematically song I've done actually. I did, I can't recall the name, Hurt You, a while back. One of the first songs I did since it was short and in English, which was great, and easy to translate relatively speaking. So yeah, I did that live, I think, and so now I'm back doing her for the fifth. As I said, fifth of this Hollocksu streak, I suppose. I mean, I'll give the Hollocksu spiel again in case you somehow don't know who they are, but I've given that spiel before. In the last few streams, Hollocksu of Hololive Generation 6, their secret society. Anyway, Chloe is the cleaner, cleaner in quotation marks, in assassin. But yeah, she's an orca, she's great. Very cute, very stinking. It's just real fun. And as I said, her songs, her songs aren't in English except for Hurt You, but they do have English translations, which means it's fun to do. Because I don't have to blindly pat about in the dark trying to figure out what machine translated Japanese is trying to convey. So many semantics lost. Anyway, yeah. Paralyze. So how do I just... It's a song about being like hopeless and jaded and unsure of what you're doing and that sort of stuff. It's not a very hopeful song. There's no like catharsis or anything. It's just I feel lonely, I feel paralyzed, and I feel judged, and this sucks. So it has that sort of vibe. But obviously the main, as you can see on the left, is English, as you can see there. You can see that, I mean, can you see it? Actually, know how visible it is, I should probably. Yeah, you can more or less see it. I'm always worried about how it shows up on stream. But as you can that's the wrong thing, don't look at that. That's some other projects I'll be releasing probably. Ignore that. Anyway, this is, as you can see on the left, there's the English, with the repeated phrase, paralyze. This is ostensibly the main phrase that the song revolves around about being paralyzed and that sort of stuff. So, obviously, I spent some time thinking about what to translate Paralyze as. As you can see, I translated it as Ken Allah. I'll get into it in a bit, but first let's just go through the song once. Pardon me. Let's just go through the song once, see how it feels, I did tend to be a little loosey-goosey with this one, but I do like the feel of it. And then I'll go through it proper. Pipilin Pona and Myao, Pipilin Pakala, Lily Pilin, Pipin Fa'ala, Kekakanala, Pilin Pimiri, Lonali, Mirakatala, Lala, Hitiri, Lape, Mitama, Ala, Mitama, Kama, Pili, Toki, Passion. Ike e ona e fire, Toki, Pona, Ike, Uta, Pona e no kami, Minute sama e piki, Hasu, Yoli, Kuku, Anu, Ala, Pona ala lami, Pin ona ala, Kakakanala, Pilan ami. Kakakanala, Kakakanala. One Loa, feeling enter Yasmina La Okala Malayan Muteli Kan Ala Mila Faemi Lord Temponi Tempkala Lili Yalo Ronani La Toki Pasi Ike e ona e fire, Toki, Pona, Ike, Uta, Pona e no kami, Minute sama e piki, Yoli, Kuku, Anu, Ala, Pona ala lami, Pilin olan ala, Kakakanala, Pilin ala, Kankan, Pakala, Ampa, Sama nonsen, Meyamute, Mikon, Emon, Mili, Nonsen, Mikama, Utala Ale, Milakala Kanala, Nikanala, Mili, Sally, Kanala, Kankula, Anu, Ala. Kakakanala, Pilan alami. Kakanala, Pona, Kanala. Slapping a song if I say so myself. And I say so because it isn't my song. It's close. But yes. Yeah, it's a very, it's composed by Taniwaha, and obviously it's a Chloe song. So yeah, it was very fun, It's an enjoyable song to listen to. Yes, it is fun actually. Paralyze is just fun. It's just fun lyrics. As is a lot of repetition that's just fun. Even if it is a sort of gloomy song, where the repetition is meant to be like, hopelessness and. So I got cut from my fingers. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the repetition is more probably meant to be repetition since it's like circling thoughts and repeating and falling into your own head and that sort of feeling, as it were. But, let's start with the actual translation. So, let's get the title out of the way. The title the titular phrase Paralyze Canada. So Canada. There were several. So first of all, Canada was something I thought a bit about. I'm still not 100%, but it's what I wrote in the thumbnail, so can't change it now, except I totally could. But obviously there's the actual meaning, but there's also here. If I highlight it here, the second to last line is Paralyze and Live. That in particular is something I wanted, and obviously the and live bit is, that's got a direct translation of simply Paralyze. So that part is sort of locked in. So it's how do I what rhyme is Paralyze? Now Allah isn't exactly aware, but it's close enough. But it's also the most fitting, because obviously Paralyze is so to not be able to move, but in this case I think it's more decision paralysis or metaphorical paralysis. It's not actually about being unable to move, it's about being unable to act. So that would be more along the lines of Pali-ala. I was thinking maybe Tara-ala or even Tarala, but that didn't quite get across the thing, so as I said, Pali-ala or something like that, but that's too long anyway, so either going to be a single three-syllable word or a single-syllable word and a two-syllable word. Because of how many places it's put in, can't really stray and don't have much leniency with a syllable count for this particular thing. Some can Allah is literally can not, or rather I don't know, or negative of possibility, so because can is like ability to do so, possibility, chance, and Allah is obviously negative, and probably lie, as I mentioned earlier, so can Allah would be not having choice, or not having the lack of choice, or the choice of not. And I thought that was a pretty good way of saying paralyze in this specific context of not physical paralysis, but metaphorical and psychological paralysis. So yeah, that's kind of that. Let's go back to the actual song. So yeah, that's kind of that. You're feeling Pona and you're feeling Pakala, Mini Pilling, Beating, Fa'ala, Pakala. So, so looking on the left, this is the official English translation. Should I actually say who did the translation? T-Tran probably wrote it, but FTS wrote it. Sharou FTS. You make my life tenfold easier. So I left with a crowd laughing every time. Here's another side of me. Paralyze, laps of joy and suffering. Feel like there's an experiment. Paralyze. Clearly meant to convey meaning rather than be single. Regardless, Moosey. So, I left with a crowd. I translated of Moosey can Kulupu. Which translates so me, I. Moo is to make noise, but make noise in a specific way that is associated with animals or onomatopoeias. Moosey, therefore, is the fun noise. Laughing. I laugh can Kulupu, so can is an emotion that basically means alongside. If Kepken is using and Pali is next to, can is alongside. So Mimusi can, I laugh with, Kulupu is group. So I laugh with group, I laugh with the group. Non tempo alley, non located tempo alley. Tempo is time, alley is all, so I make funny noise alongside the group all the time. Yan ni, second line, yan ni. So yan is person, ni is that, so yan ni is that person. So yan ni in this case is me. Me who Musi can Kulupu long tempo alley. So that person is that yan ni, io ante me. Io is a thing, just anything really. Ante is change or different, so this is a different thing, me. It's a different thing of me, it's a different part of me. Now there's no part unless you use Kipisi, but Kipisi is more like a separated part. Io is just a thing that is me, that is different, is what I intended to be. Io pilin Pona and Io pilin Pakala. So acts of joy suffering, I translated of this. So Io is again thing, so Io pilin Pona, pilin is feelings, so Io pilin Pona is good feelings. Io pilin Pakala is feelings of breaking, aka feeling hurt or feeling broken, that's good suffering. So EOP pilin Pona and EOP pilin Pakala is just things of feel good and things of feel bad. Nili pilin P infa so they feel, Nili pilin, they feel, P infa infa is inside, and ala is again negative as mentioned before. So infa is feel hollow. They don't feel substantive, or they don't feel like they nothing even. But point is with this line, it's more about like not feeling proper, as it were. The emotions don't feel great, so they feel inside. They feel without inside. As a way of saying they don't feel like that, you know. I originally just had pilin Pona and pilin Pakala, but I added the EOP because EOP sounds like EOP. Because they're acts of, and it just filled it out a bit. Acts of feeling good and feeling hurt. I was also thinking of maybe just having Pillin pack, Pona and Pillin Pona and Pillin Ike, not as a slightly shorter version, but it's fine. But Pona and Ike obviously more, dichotomies, as it were. But yes, that's again not what I wanted to click. Please ignore that. It's not ready yet. I mean, it is ready, but I haven't posted it. Anyway. That's loved it a couple times. So Pillin, so featured all the time, anytime, every time. Walking away hesitant one step at a time. I will note that that's how it's translated, but as you can hear, it uses repetition in the original Japanese. I attempted to have repetition in here. So, self-hatred, I translated as Pillin P me Ike, the feeling of me being bad. Pillin P me Ike, me, Ike I just mentioned, so Pillin P me Ike, feeling of me bad, self-hatred. And then all the time, every time, every time, Lon Ali. So Lon is located, so Lon Ali is located everywhere. So strictly speaking, it's everywhere, but then anytime. But I don't have enough space to say temporarily or temporarily, so it works as is. Walking going, Mutara Weka, so I move, Tara's move, and Weka is to abandon. So to walk away is to Mutara Weka, I walk towards abandonment, or I move towards abandonment. Tara, the movement, Ling is Li. Tara, Li would be, is small. So the Tara, the movement, is small. So the Mutara Weka, the Tara is Li. I was thinking of having it different, because Li sounds a little silly and not the clearest in terms of meaning, but it works well enough, and it gets close to meaning. Anyway, La Pi Mutara, Ala Wonderful, Kamala Toki Lupa Sin. So La Pi is sleep or rest. Mutara Ala, so I move not. Tara's again move, so Tara Ala, I don't move. Yeah. Sleeper, I wasn't 100% on. I originally had it Lape Mian Lape, because I mean someone Sleeper is just Lape, but with a yan in front. But like didn't quite fit and I don't really want to have lapping repeated here, so knocking my door tomorrow, knocking shooting, non-temple camera so in the future, non-located temple camera is in the future camera it is in the future, it is so located in the future, therefore Toki Lupa sin part is easy, sin is noom, so a single noom is to repeat it or start it anew. Toki Lupa is a little harder. Toki is reactive. What am I talking about? Toki is communication. Thinking about art, watching too much Radin. Not enough Radin. Toki is communication, but it's also used as a greeting and say starting communication. That's the meaning I'm using. Toki Lupa. Lupa is an opening, but I'm using it to mean door or window or something of that nature. So Toki Lupa is to communicate through a window or an opening or a door, which is how I mean greet, but like in a this way that's friendly and like. Toki Lupa Ike e ona apaya Toki Pona ike mi utapi ike ona e no kami mi looking kama e pipi kapi yoni kantu nuku ala sona ala lami ilan monon ala katanana ilan ala mi that's the chorus. I hate her, mi ike una, I bad thing. Una is them, or so mi ike una, I una ike tawa mi is another translation of it. But that's a little clunkier. This is more or less perfect. So Ike is again next episode me Ike no I bad the thing una appear unfair is like count or single out. So that I bad the thing, that thing is guilty or shameful or that sort of thing. Toki, Pona, Ike. This here is just hello, bad, good, bad. Translated fairly strictly. Fighting into rooms with a smile. Mi uta Pona enoka mi. I am mouse of good mouse. The noka mi. Noka is like back. You know, like wings. Look out for. You know, wings are normal. Anyway, Noka is back. So mi uta and Noka mi is like I mouse my back. Obviously mouse in this case is bite. Noka rasu Pona. Pona is the good mouse, aka the smile. So I Uta, you look at me, while having an Pona. Yeah. Right. Yeah, biting back while having a happy face, or happy mouth. In the mirror is an old gossiper. Me look in the summer, I look like. You can just look summer, okay? For me, look in the summer is I look like a, PP coffee. Grasshopper. Again, fairly easy. PP coffee, the insect of plants. It is what it is. Ioni, this thing, Nini. Ni is this, and as I've said, thing. So this thing is this is this, that is that. It is what it is. Can be, so can is again possibility. So can be, is it all groups possible? Anu ala, anu is all, so anu ala is or not. So is it all groups possible or not? Possible goes with or not. Or impossible. When the lack of answers leaves frustrated. Soda ala, so soda is knowledge, so soda ala is no knowledge, therefore we pilling on ala, we pilling feel on love ala not. We pilling on ala, if with no knowledge we have no love, is how I translated it. Kind of that, pilling ala mean. Make me numb is rather than to be numb if you're numbing something. So pilling a la me in this case make me numb, but pilling is feeling, so pilling ala, whereas pilling on ala is like without feelings of love. Pilling ala by itself is just without feelings. Yeah. La okala na yan mutili kan ala. Actually, you know what I will. Kan ala. Mila fe emi non. Jamponi. Jampamala. Mili mufi amafi. Fine. So, roundabout is the mass CK. The CK is circle, so mass CK is the place of the circle. The circle-like place. Roundabout. Very simple that. nothing much to say about that. Mesmerize is a little harder. Sorry. So, Myao is to hold and Lava is control or head. So Myao and Lava is to hold the head or hold control. And that's what I'm taking from Mesmerize. Because Mesmerize can mean several things. But I took it more hypnosis-y stuff. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fan of Hanamakia. That's more or less unrelated. Sorry. So yeah. That's what I took, but Mesmerize is more like without control, so like I could do Lava Tello, Lava Ala, or Lava Comb even, but none of them really fit as well, and that's what it is. Pali Ante. So Pali is do. So Pali Ante is to do something different, change, make it different. Yasmina is the reflection. So change it, reflect it, make it, or rather change it opposite. La'o Kalama Layan Mutiliken Ala. La'o Kalama is sing. Layan Muti Liken Ala is like command Kalama employees. Layan Muti Liken Ala. Yan Muti many people Liken Ala. Many people paralyze. Yeah. I'll call you myself in the from day. So me lape me, I'll sleep myself, I'll rest myself. No KO is more violent. Perhaps something like me utala me, but lape is rest or unconscious. So that's what I used. Non temponi. Ni is Temponi of this time or that time. Sorry, just a little sleeping. And yeah, Temponi of this day or that day more accurately. In the long run, it'll be a comedy. Tempo Kama Lani Nili Musi A. Sorry. Musi is fun, is obviously but it's used to mean laugh or vocal. You're not going to say Musi is laugh. So Tempo Kama in the future, La Nili, this is funny. In the future it'll be funny. It'll make us laugh. Telelukin, water, eye water. Me, my eye water. Telelukin, Lukin is eye. So Telelukin me is my eye water. The yellow, Lon Ale. So again, Lon Ale. It was anywhere, and yellow is yellow, also used for gold. But also used Kiran to get across the more precious. Like idea, but you know. And knock on my door, knock again. La command therefore command Toki Lupa. Yeah, so the previous was non tempo kama la knock tomorrow. This is just knock on my door, so it's la o toki lupa shin no tempo kama. When I fire, Toki, Pona, you was up in Uta, Pona and Okami, you look at Kama and getting cocky, your new, Toki, Pona, and Tala lontam, Toki mute, Mikon, Emon, non sorry, Mikala, Utala, Ane, Minutala, Canada, 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 Feeling alamin. Paralyze. So a lot of what's here is just repeated. As mentioned earlier, Paralyze is repeated a lot. So, here, I hate Earth, you just scream, hello, join follow, yada yada, Palakisu, that's all the same. In over the days, coexist impossible, you've joined Paralyze for none. Again, that's all the same, except for pinning Allah. In the first chorus, it's pinning Allah me, or pinning Allah emi, rather. Pinning Allah me. Here's just pinning Allah, because pinning Allah aiming is I go numb, pinning Allah is just numb, without feeling. So, Ken pinning Pakala Ampa, Ken is again alongside, so alongside pinning Pakala Ampa, pinning is feelings, so with feelings Pakala Ampa, or break, and of being Ampa is like lonely, so Ken pinning Pakala Ampa, feelings of hurt and loneliness, not lonely but lonely. Tara lon tempo primera mute, so Tara in this case is the movement, so moving lon in tempo primera mute in the very time of darkness, but the very time of darkness, the many time of darkness, in the depths of darkness, in the depths of the dark time, which is of course night. Mikon and mun, con is air, but to con is to con air is to smell air something, or aka smell it. So Mikon and mun, I smell the moon lily. The moon lily is small moon or small star, but I'm using it for crescent moon, non-sharing in the sky. Could also say moon linear, the thin moon. But lily is what I went for because I like cleaning. Mutara ultrala ale. I move conflict ale. I move conflictedly, or I cut through, or tear through, outre. Ale, I move tearingly. Ale is as previously mentioned, but in this case is things, aka life. Merely tello looking. This is something I'm not super happy about, but I'm not sure what else I can do. So merely I tello looking, I water eye is obviously cry, but could also do some like pinning I feel bad. But, obviously, describing it is more emotive, so that's what I went for. Even if it uses a kawaii gonna kawaii sort of thing. That's just a transliteration. That for Paralyze, that's Paralyze. Obviously the li is to do something, more or less, or is. So Kanala would be Paralyze, but like, as an action. Flickering something fierce, nearly shedding through. It is shedding is flame or heat, so the large, so nearly shedding through. It is burning largely. Flickering is shedding usually is probably flickering flame better, but whatever. It can't really fit that in unless I other side shedding usually, but I'm not sure like that. Kanala, Kankulu, Anu, Ala, that's the same as before. Possibility of group or not. Kanala, Pilin, Alami, the same before. Kanala, from there. This is also something from before. It's more or less just Paralyze and live. It's pretty simple, and that's that. Yeah, that's that. Let's go through it once more and I'll see if I can think of anything more to talk about it. Wonderful. Kamala long Lupa, Toki Lupa Mi Ike Ona, Ona Apaya, Toki, Pona Ike, Mi Utapi Uta, Ona Amo Mi looking sama Piki, Kofi, Yoni, Kuku, Ana, Sona Ala, Villain of an Ala, Kapkana, Villain Alami. Masikeño lava paliante yamina la okala mela yan muteli kan ala mila pa ani non temponi tempokamala nearly mufi a telano mi yellow nonali la otoki lupa Mi Ike Ona Apaya, Toki, Pona Ike, Mi Utapi Uta, Pona La no Kami, Mi looking Asama Eka Ake, Yoni, Kuku, Ala, Pona Ala, Villain Ona Ala, Kakana, Villain Ala, Akala, Tamalonta, Media Pute Miko Emu Nilon Semi Mitama Utala Ale Mini Talo Loki Kanala Yini Freddy Kanala Yakangu Ala Dengan alamin Kakanala Palakisu Actually, I'm gonna see different things here. Yes. You literally Yule is to go back and forth rapidly to vibrate. So the Yule is to heat, but like in a vibrational way, flicker, etc. So they flicker largely, doing that. And that's it. I'm happy with that. That was the only thing I was unhappy about. But that's done. I'm happy with that. Yeah. And with that, that's all 5 members of Palakisu done a song for all of them. Probably do a non-Hollow song next. Unless I do one of the Palakisu's group songs. I might do one of Palakisu's group songs. I know about them. Anyway, yeah. That's that. Tired. Going over translations always takes it out of me. But yeah, that's that. Anything more I can talk about? Yeah, as I said, this was easier to do than the others, since there's an actual English translation. Not quite as easy as translating an English song, but far easier when you know the meaning, and know, even if we don't get all the semantics. Is it semantics? Okay, I should know this. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Anyway, if I'll probably do something next week. Probably, I know, I've not had a break from doing this, and I am doing IRL stuff, so I think I might take a break sometime soon. Maybe not. The translations don't take too long, but it might be nice to just not do it one time. I know, I like doing consistency, but I also like should possibly not burn myself out. Either way, I really need to get round to putting this on Tumblr. I keep on putting it off. And aside from that, I don't have many more to say. Could yap a bit. I think I'm gonna yap a bit. I never yap. I started streaming in order to yap, otherwise I might as well just slap them up. Yeah. Let's talk about the song. What have I not said about the song? I like the repetition and the Paralyze, kind of that Paralyze, all that sort of repetition and all of it is just very fun to sing and very fun to translate. I very much had fun with this. Like, use your heart. This is probably one of the most fun songs to translate, I'll say that much. It was just fun. And like, even stuff like Meet Ike Ona Epaya, that was so satisfying to just slap in. Hello, Joy Solo, Toki, hello, Kuro, Toki, Pona, Ike. Simple, easy, works. Yeah, great. The only one thing that I'm not super happy with, after all this all is over, is miuta, pona no kami, miuta, pona no kami, because really it should be miuta, pona Pona Luka Rasomi, but that's too long as it stands now. It's very snappy, I like it, and I'm not going to change it. And biting your back gets it more or less. And really, even though obviously rings are more Luka than rings, but obviously more than either of them, rings are primary locomotion tools, aka Luka. So Luka 7 moves sky rings, but that's all too clunky as it were. So Luka bite my back. It's good enough. But yeah, and also obviously Tara non-tempo premier mute. Swimming would be Tara Tello, movement through water, but you know, again space, and the actual swimming part is not that actually relevant to the meaning, beyond moving that sort of evocative movement, but like, doesn't really have that sort of evocative movement in Toki Builder, so I just left it out. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Sungalala by Paralyze today. Non Fike Yolava Pali Ante Yasmina La Okala Malayan Muteli Ken Allah. Actually, I'm gonna sing this. Can I add lap here? Mafike Yolava Pali Ante Yasmina La Okala Malape Layan Muteli Ken Allah. How does that sound with this music? Further back. Pona and Okami, Sama La Okala Malape Layan Mutili Kalama. Yeah, that works. Lapping is obviously sleep, so Kalama lapping is sleep song. Or sleep noise. Could also moo lapping, but I was thinking there's a little more Toki lapping. Either way, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna slap this in the Dropbox now and see if I remember to put it in the start using my Tumblr. And with that, I think I'm gonna have a rest. Because obviously, this always stinks it out of me. I need to practice streaming longer. Maybe do some games. Games are easier to stream longer. Because I actually have something to talk about there. That's all from me then. Thank you for listening to me fall asleep while talking about Paralyze. I'll be seeing you next week, probably. I need to do more. And, yeah, that's all. Meet have a good one.